Good morning all of you. In the last session I have explained present scenario of road development in India, and in today's session I am going to teach the present scenario of road development in Karnataka. So the present scenario of road development in Karnataka. Okay, as the present scenario of road development in India, there are two programs will be there. No, that is a NSDP, another is a PMGSY, that is National Highway Development Program, and Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana. Okay, in this also means the present scenario of road development in Karnataka also, they have kept two programs. The first one it is K-SHIP, that is Karnataka State Highways, Improvement Program, Karnataka State Highways Improvement Program, that is called K-SHIP. Karnataka State Highways Improvement Program. And another one is Karnataka Road Development Corporation Limited, that is called KRDCL. Okay, there are two programs in the present scenario of road development in Karnataka. The one it is Karnataka State Highways Improvement Program, that is K-SHIP. Another one it is Karnataka Road Development Corporation Limited, that is KRDCL. Okay, I'll move on to the first one, that is K-SHIP. That is K-SHIP. That is Karnataka State Highways Improvement Program. Okay, K-SHIP is a road improvement program. Okay, and it will be undertaken under the loan of World Bank. Okay, it will be taken under the World Bank loan for the improvement of about 3,411 kilometers of roads. It may includes state highways and major district roads. About 3,411 kilometers of roads, including SH and MDRs. That is state highways and major district roads. Okay, about 3,411 kilometers of roads will be included. Okay, that will come under your K-SHIP. Is it clear? Means the K-SHIP is a road improvement program. Okay, it will be undertaken under the World Bank loan about to construct about 3,411 kilometers of roads, including state highways and major district roads. Okay, next it is the K-SHIP. Okay, for the K-SHIP, the total estimated expenditure is about estimated cost is about 650.75 crores. 650.75 crores. Is it clear? And this K-SHIP program, about 3,411 kilometers of roads will be there, no? That will be implemented in stages, not together, all together. Okay, at a time 3411 kilometer of roads improvement is not done. Okay, they are done in stages, and the total expenditure or estimated cost for this K-ship project, it is about 650.75 crores. Okay, and the contract period for the construction of this project is also fixed, is about 36 months. Contract period for construction work, contract period for the construction work is about 36 months. It's about 36 months, and the design life for this project will be 20 years from the date of vehicle operation. Okay, from the starting date of vehicle operation, that will be design life is 20 years. Design life is 20 years for this project from the date of vehicle operation. From the starting date of the vehicle operation, the design life for this project is 20 years. Okay, this is regarding the brief of K-ship. Okay, the K-ship is a road improvement program. It will be undertaken by the World Bank loan about for improvement about 3411 kilometer of roads, that includes state highways and major district roads. State highways and major district roads. And this KRDCL, that is the K-ship, was done in stages, and the total estimated expenditure is about 650.75 crores, and the contract period for the construction is about 36 months, and design life from the date of vehicle operation, from the starting date of vehicle operation, is about 20 years. Then the objectives of this K-ship, the objectives of this K-ship project. Objectives of K-ship. Objectives of K-ship. The first one, it is improvement of existing road network. Improvement of existing road network. It includes raising of formation width and widening and strengthening of pavements. Okay, and maintenance and realignment of roads wherever required. Realignment of roads wherever required. The first one, it is improvements of existing road network. Existing road network. Okay, improvement of existing road network. It includes raising of formation width, widening and strengthening of pavements, and realignment of roads wherever required. Okay, the second one, it is the works include pavement design and design of other structures. Design of other structures. Design of other structures. Okay, that is the second objective. Okay, and the third objective here, to enhance the road safety by improving the accident prone areas and by providing the bypasses in the congested areas. Around the congested areas, they are going to provide the bypasses. Okay, there will be enhancement of safety. Okay, enhancement of safety. Enhancement of safety. Enhancement of safety is the third objective. Enhancement of safety by taking up the improving of accident prone areas. Accident prone areas means the area in which the more number of accidents. Accident prone area means the area in which the road stretch in which the accident numbers is more, that is called accident prone areas. Okay, enhancement of safety by improving the accident prone areas and providing bypasses around the congested areas, okay. And next one it is, okay, all the projects which is under this K-ship were the part of environmental impact assessment. All the projects under this K-ship were a part of environmental impact assessment, that is EIA, environmental impact assessment, okay. And extra objective it is progressively widen the state highways within the state to the 2-lane width. Progressively widen the state highways within the state to the 2-lane width. Widening of SH within state to 2-lane. Is it clear? Means widening of state highways within the state to the 2-lane width. Okay, these are the main objectives of Karnataka State Highways Improvement Program. Is it clear? Okay. Improvement of existing road network by taking up rising of formation width, then strengthening and widening of the pavements, re-alignment of the roads wherever required. Then works include in this case work pavement design and design of other structures. Then enhancement of road safety by improving the accident prone areas and also by providing the bypasses around the congested areas. Next is all the projects undertaken under this K-ship. Were the part of environmental impact assessment Then progressively widen the state highways within the state to the 2-lane width. Is it clear? Okay, these are the objectives of Karnataka State Highways Improvement Program. Okay, next I'll move on to the Karnataka Road Development Corporation Limited, that second program under Karnataka, the present scenario of road development in Karnataka. Okay, I'll move on to the KRDCL. This KRDCL was formed on 21st July 1999. KRDCL was formed on 21st July 1999 and it is the only owned company of Government of Karnataka, wholly owned company of Government of Karnataka, and it was formed under the provision of Companies Act 1956. Companies Act of 1956. As per the provision of Companies Act 1956, the KRDCL, that is Karnataka Road Development Corporation Limited, was formed on 21st July 1999. 21st July 1999, and it is wholly owned company of Government of Karnataka. Okay, and this company was established, means the KRDCL was established, okay, to promote the surface infrastructure by taking up roads, bridges, and improve of existing road network by construction, maintenance, and widening and strengthening of roads, construction of bridges, maintenance of roads, and all the projects taken under BOT and BOOT. Projects taken under BOT and BOOT, that is build, operate, transfer, build, own, operate, transfer. Means this company KRDCL was established to promote surface infrastructure, by taking up the roadworks and bridges, etc., and to improve the existing road networks by taking up constructions, widening and strengthening of existing pavements, and maintenance of roads by taking up construction of bridges, okay, and there may taken up projects under build, own, operate, transfer, that is BOOT, and build, operate, transfer, that is BOT concepts. And this KRDCL, that is Karnataka Road Development Corporation Limited, will comes under public works and ports and inland water transport department. Water transport department. Is it clear? Okay, means this KRDCL will comes under public works, that is called PWD. We call this in Kannada, it is Lokopayogi Ilake. And ports and inland water transport department, that is Bandaru and Valanadu Sarige Samsthe. Bandaru ಮತ್ತು ಒಳನಾಡು ಜಲ ಸಾರಿಗೆ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ. Okay, that is public works and ports and inland water transport department. Okay, and in these departments, that is public works and ports and inland water transport departments, okay, this KRDCL will taken up the promote the surface infrastructure, in the departments like public works and ports and inland water transport departments. Okay, usually will taken up the projects like construction of roads and construction of bridges, then improvement of existing road networks by taking up construction of roads, widening and strengthening of roads, construction of bridges, and maintenance of roads. And also it will be helpful in taking up the projects under BOT, that is build, own, transfer. Means they only build it, they owned it themselves, and after this stipulated period, about 20 years or 25 years, they have to transfer the ownership to the respected government. That is BOT. The next state is BOT, that is build, own, operate and transfer. Build, operate and transfer. Okay, they only build it, they only own it, they operate it, and after the stipulated period they have to transfer to the government. And the first one is build, own, transfer. No, it is not build, operate, transfer. Okay, they will not own it, they only build it, they will operate it for a stipulated period, then you have to transfer to the respected government. Is it clear? This is regarding some of the points, the key points regarding the Karnataka Road Development Corporation Limited. This is a company under the provisions of Companies Act 1956. It was formed about 21st July 1999 and is wholly owned company of Government of Karnataka. Okay, and this KRDCL will comes under Public Works and Ports and Inland Water Transport Department. Inland Water Transport Department. Okay, and this KRDCL will promote the surface infrastructure by taking up the road works and bridge works and improve the existing road networks by taking up the construction, widening and strengthening of pavements, then construction of bridges, maintenance of roads, and also by taking up the projects under BOT and BOOT. BOT and BOOT. Is it clear? These are the key points. Then key steps in KRDCL. Key steps in KRDCL. What are the key steps in KRDCL? That's very important. Key steps in KRDCL. Key steps in KRDCL. KRDCL. The first one is quality and cost based selection of consultants and contractors. Okay, quality and cost based selection of consultants and contractors. The second one it is there will be design consultants for preparation of feasibility report, detailed engineering report, and tendering documents Okay, the second step in the KRDCL is design consultants for preparation of feasibility report, detailed engineering report and tendering documents. And third one it is construction by qualified contractors. Qualified contractors. Construction by qualified contractors. Once construction by qualified contractors, the next is quality check. Quality check by independent consultants. Quality check by independent consultants. Next fifth one it is once the quality check by independent consultants, okay, they'll release the amount, that is uniform cash flow and timely payment uniform cash flow and timely payment. And sixth one it is borrowed fund backed by government repayment. Borrowed fund will be backed by government repayment. Borrowed funds backed, borrowed fund backed by government repayment, government repayment. Okay, and last, it is seventh one, maintenance after construction, maintenance after construction. Maintenance after construction, maintenance after construction. These are the 7 steps. These are we can call as key steps in KRDCL projects. Okay, the first one it is quality and cost based selection of consultants and contractors. Then design consultants for preparation of feasibility report, detailed engineering report and tendering documents. Next, construction by qualified contractors. Next, quality check by independent consultants. Next, uniform cash flow and timely payment. Borrowed fund backed by government repayment. Then maintenance after construction. Maintenance after construction. Is it clear? These are the key steps in KRDCL. Key steps in KRDCL, Karnataka Road Development Corporation Limited. Okay. Next, I'll move on to some of the KRDCL projects. Some of the KRDCL projects. KRDCL projects. If you gone for KRDCL projects, number one, it's about roads. Okay, the KRDCL has taken up widening and upgradation of about 1055 kilometer of state highways, 1055 kilometer of state highways and major district roads, 1055 kilometer of state highways and major district roads, out of which, okay, about 601 kilometer is already completed, out of which about 601 kilometer already completed. Is it clear? Means regarding the roads, okay, the KRDCL has taken up upgradation and widening of about 1055 kilometer of state highways and major district roads, out of which about 601 kilometer is already completed. Next, we'll move on to the bridges. Okay, the KRDCL has taken up construction or reconstruction of bridges along all the major state highways and major district roads within the state in 4 phases. In 4 phases, they are going to construct or reconstruct the bridges, okay, in the state highways and major district roads throughout the state in 4 phases. Next, if you move on to the maintenance, of roads, okay, maintenance, okay, from 2001 to 4, it is called phase 1. The KRDCL was maintained about 7,300 kilometer of road, state highway. 7,300 kilometer of state highway was maintained by KRDCL in phase 1, that is from 2001 to 2004. And in phase 2, that is from 2005 to 2008, the KRDCL was maintained about 14,500 kilometer. Was maintained about 14,500 kilometer. Okay, in phase 1, that is from 2001 to 4, the KRDCL was maintained about 7,300 km of state highways, and in phase 2, the KRDCL was maintained about 14,500 km of state highways from 2005 to 2008. From 2005 to 2008. Okay, these two are already completed. The maintenance projects of KRDCL was already completed. Next, in addition to these roads, bridges and maintenance, the KRDCL also administrating the some of the public works department execution projects, particularly improvements of roads executed by public works department, that is PWD. Okay, the KRDCL is also administering some of the improvements of roads executed by the public works department, that is PWD. Okay, in addition to these roads, bridges and maintenance, okay, your KRDCL will administering some of the improvements of road works executed by the PWD. Okay.